Dozens stuck in British pub with Oasis cover band for 3 days after storm. This is maybe the most ridiculous. The other one we have is just as good, but it says from London AP, dozens of customers who stopped by for a drink at Britain's highest altitude pub got a longer stay than they bargained for after the building was cut off by a blizzard. 61 people woke up Monday after their third night at the Tan Hill Inn in Yorkshire Dales, 270 miles, so that's 435 kilometers north of London. They have been unable to leave since Friday, with a late autumn storm brought snow, heavy winds that felled power cables and blocked roads. So it's like the ultimate in fear, right? That's high altitude, and they're way up there, and they're stuck. So it says passengers zip-tied, arrested in assault. Okay, that's another report. The pub sits 1,732 feet or 528 meters above sea level and is used to being cut off by bad weather. So that's like a common thing that happens there. Manager Nicola Townsend said that staff had organized movies, a quiz night, and karaoke for the stranded guests. They've also been entertained by an Oasis cover band called Noasis. who have also been stuck at the pubs since their gig on Friday night. So this would actually be a great movie. Like, turn it into a murder mystery where somebody dies during the kind of like Clue in the pub.
Just don't call it Clue, for God's sakes.
No.
I imagine their fingers would be bleeding if they played that long, though.
Oh, yeah.
3 days of hearing nothing but Wonderwall
Live.
and Champagne Supernova, and they're just done.
Am I the only one that doesn't know who the Oasis is?
That's
Wonderwall.
just
It's like basically 90s Beatles.
Oh.
that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
That's just sad.
What?
That's just sad.
I'm Azuma.
She's much too young to know who these old school bands like Oasis are.
But I know who Disturb and Sabaton is.
Sabaton?
Who?
Sabaton. Basically, Sabaton
I
is...
don't know what that is.
Basically, they're a heavy metal band that does history songs. So they...
fun.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who the Beatles are?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You do?
Yeah.
You've heard of the Beatles?
Yeah.
Do you know who the Rolling Stones are?
Yes.
You've heard of the Rolling Stones?
Yes.
Excellent. So she is kind of like a Gen Xer at heart. I came down and she was listening to System of a Down one day and Papa Roach. We'll forgive her for that last one.
Seems like history just kind of skipped the 90s, so
Yep.
everyone remembers everything before and after.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, also, I'm at that weird generation because, like, if you guys did not know, I'm born in 99. So I'm at that weird generation where I got a little bit of the 90s and a little bit of early 2000s. So it's just weird. But I'm still considered early 2000s kid.
So is that like, is all the music you listen to from like Gen X, or do you listen to stuff that's more current?
I listen to current stuff, like we were talking about Face Off. That was good.
Yes.
But other than that, I'm like a big Corpse fan.
I don't know who that is.
We listened to
Stop
it
making
before.
stuff up.
So, we're not going to put that in weird news. That's just going to be a segment called Miracle Makes Stuff Up.
I mean, that's a good show. We should pitch that idea. Like, Miracle makes stuff up.
It
Is
would-
she lying or telling the truth?
She could be doing both. We have no idea.
I could be a sleeper agent.
That's a conspiracy theory here that Miracle is actually a spy from a rogue nation. So this could all be part of her plan. She's you can't see that right now, but she's trying to.
I'm looking at Pokemon plushies. You can't hurt me.
I can hurt you by not buying you Pokemon plushies.
Aw.
Yes.
I was gonna put it on his credit card too.
The cat's out of the
Yeah,
bag.
that's my laptop. So you probably could have done that. I would have been like, why is there plushies on my?
I don't do that because I respect Brett's financial stance.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I was gonna buy a Pokemon that is basically the same height as me.
Oh man. She's got problems, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't have problems. It's a Lucario plushie doll that stands on its two hind legs, and like it can be your little butler. You're like, oh, can I put my towel on you? And it's like, yeah, go.
Kind of weird. But you know what? This is weird news, so that works.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. So I want to talk. This was the other one. I knew as soon as I saw this one we had to talk about it.